Is a legal segment tonight. George Zimmerman suing NBC News. As you may remember, in December 2012, NBC News ran this portion of Zimmerman's 911 call the night Trayvon Martin was killed.
This guy looks like he's up to no good. He looks black.
Did you see what he was wearing?
Yeah, a dark hoodie.
But here is the full 911 call that NBC News edited.
This guy looks like he's up to no good, or he's on drugs or something. It's raining, and he's just walking around looking about.
Okay, and this guy, is he white, black, or Hispanic?
He looks black.
Did you see what he was wearing?
Yeah, a dark hoodie.
So in the wake of that doctored tape, NBC fired 2 reporters and a producer, but Zimmerman's lawyers say the company's still liable for branding their client a racist. Listen now, attorneys and Fox News analysts Lise Wheel and Kimberly Guilfoyle. So Wheel, I guess the defense that NBC News will use is, look, it wasn't us, all right, with these employees. We held them accountable. We apologized. So is that enough?
That's absolutely not enough. NBC is on the hook here for a big defamation, intentional infliction of emotional distress lawsuit here. They doctored that tape. It went out there. It started the whole narrative of Zimmerman being this hardened racist, this profiling racist that started everything. And so for him now to say we're just going to go ahead with this suit, absolutely, they're looking at countless amount of money, probably millions of dollars,
really?
Because you've got a private figure here. Zimmerman now is a public figure,
right.
But he was not a public figure at that time. He was a private figure, just a neighborhood watch guy.
Will they try to make the public figure argument?
That's what this case is going to turn on, is whether or not that they can convince the court that in fact he was a public figure at the time. And it would have been obviously much more easy to say that he inflicted this bad image of himself if he was convicted and found guilty under those facts and circumstances.
What if he's found guilty of civil violations because he's going to be sued in a civil court?
Yes.
Zimmerman will be. Does that have anything to do with this?
I don't think it's going to have anything to do with this. This is separate. This is defamation. This is separate from that, because it really started this whole thing, and NBC will be held accountable for that. But I have to take, I disagree, Kimberly, because I think that he will not be held to be a public figure. He was clearly a private figure at that time.
They're going to try. Yeah, she didn't say he would. So they're going to try. All right. So I'm sensing settlement here, big settlement.
Oh, yeah.
They should settle the case because I think it's a very strong case.
So Zimmerman will get a big check, but then it'll go out the window to lawyers defending him in other.
And keep in mind, this case was stayed pending the outcome of the criminal prosecution. So now there's no obstruction.
Well, they got stronger evidence now that he was acquitted.
And that's why they're trying to
and it's in front of the same judge, by the way.
Jacksonville.